In a striking yet subtle affirmation of royal tradition and duty, Princess and recently joined Prince William and Catherine in a podcast recorded in Buckingham Palace's storied green drawing room. The podcast, hosted by former rugby star Mike Tindall, wasn't just a casual gathering but a statement, a reflection of the unity among Britain's working royals amidst contrasting narratives surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This venue, laden with royal history and symbolism, was the same room where Meghan Markle posed for her wedding photos. Choosing it as the backdrop seemed an intentional declaration of the royal family's dedication to continuity, service, and tradition, especially as they adapt to new roles in an evolving world. The green drawing room itself carries a rich history, emblematic of steadfast royal customs and public service. By placing themselves within this significant setting, Princess and William and Catherine sent a clear message that the core values of the monarchy are not merely ceremonial relics, but enduring responsibilities. The symbolism wasn't lost on the public. Meghan Markle had once occupied the same room for celebratory wedding photographs. Now, that very space was reclaimed by those royals who remain at the forefront of public duty, underscoring the divide between those who carry on royal obligations within the UK and those who, like Harry and Meghan, pursue independent paths. Princess Anne's appearance alongside her nephew William and niece-in-law Catherine further highlighted the royal family's unified front in their commitment to serving the public, a stance distinct from the Sussex's media-driven brand in the United States. Unlike the high-profile Netflix deals and media ventures pursued by Harry and Meghan, this podcast offered an intimate and unembellished view of the senior royals, stressing quiet duty over media fame. Anne's involvement especially brought weight to this portrayal of resilience and solidarity. Known for her no-nonsense approach and relentless work ethic, Princess Anne has long been recognized as one of the monarchy's most dedicated members, having maintained her duties even in the face of personal challenges. Her presence in this podcast underscored the commitment of senior royals to upholding their public duties, reinforcing that for those who remain actively engaged in their roles, service is paramount. The choice to participate in a podcast, one of the most modern forms of media, was itself a noteworthy step, showing how the monarchy is evolving to remain accessible and relevant. But unlike the Sussex's productions, which often place personal narratives at the forefront, this podcast focused less on personal stories and more on the monarchy's duty to the public. In doing so, it drew a clear distinction between different royal approaches to media. The working royals employ media as a tool to further public service and outreach, while Harry and Meghan use it as a primary platform for personal expression. The subtle but profound distinction left a mark, portraying William, Catherine, and as figures deeply invested in their traditional responsibilities and conscious of their roles in British society. The presence of Mike Tindall, who is married to Anne's daughter Zara, added another layer to this theme of continuity. While not a working royal, Tindall's connection to the family through Zara emphasizes the extended family's ties and quiet support for the monarchy's mission. His role as the podcast host highlighted the synergy between modern public engagement and traditional values, encapsulating how the royal family seeks to uphold its legacy in ways that appeal to today's audiences. This adaptability, coupled with Anne, William, and Catherine's deep sense of duty, contrasted sharply with the Sussex's media endeavors, reinforcing a sense of continuity amidst change. Critics of the monarchy have often questioned its relevance in today's society, especially as high-profile departures like that of Harry and Meghan have cast doubt on the institution's adaptability. But through this podcast, the working royals subtly countered such critiques, demonstrating that the monarchy's strength lies in its steadfastness and resilience rather than in following popular media trends. For Anne, William, and Catherine, the emphasis is not on carving out individual fame or shaping personal narratives, but on serving a larger purpose rooted in tradition and duty. The podcast thus highlighted a clear divide in values, positioning the working royals as dedicated, resilient, and adaptive within the bounds of duty. By aligning themselves with the storied heritage of the green drawing room, the senior royals underscored their sense of continuity with the past, a stark contrast to the Sussex's pursuit of new narratives and personal brands. It sent an implicit message to the public. while Harry and Meghan have distanced themselves from traditional royal roles to find their path in the U.S. Those who remain are committed to the duties they pledged to uphold. For the monarchy, these responsibilities are not optional, but essential, a legacy passed through generations that Anne, William, and Catherine continue to uphold.